We have a responsibility as government, in particular as the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation, to ensure that IP education is accessible to all. Our dedicated outreach programs and on patents, on trademarks, on copyrights, plant breeders' rights, and related IP matters must reach far beyond formal institutions. This knowledge cannot be only for the elites. It must extend to the grassroots innovators, township entrepreneurs, and young people in rural communities who often create value chains without ever benefiting from them. And then standing here today, as I'm saying, it's one of our mandates that we are carrying out. I'm happy to say yesterday evening, we were awarding our grassroots innovators as the department through our agency, the Technology Innovation Agency. It was so much heartwarming to see many of our young people, mostly coming from the deepest rural areas across our country. You go to Limpopo, to Tzanin, to Tsolo in the Eastern Cape, Mkanyabude in KZN. They were showcasing what they can innovate, and it's our duty to protect them. And for me, seated here in one room with you, who are learned, it's our duty as government, it's your duty too, as to say, how do we hold hands? How do we go all out and make sure that we open up those doors? For me, when we say science must not leave anyone behind, it's us seated here who will make sure that science does not leave anyone behind. It's us seated here who must demystify science. Yes, you need to be learned, but if we say, let's put science at the center, even at the center of the society, it's us who are going to do that. Who are going to make sure that our communities, they understand that whatever we do every day, what we do is science. And out of that, there's so much that even you, as the learned people, the professionals, the future professionals, there's so much knowledge that you are going to be benefiting from our people out there. Hence, as the department, again, one thing that we have put forth is to tap on what we call the indigenous knowledge system. There's so much that we are going to be learning out of that. When it comes to our pharmaceuticals, we depend on the indigenous knowledge system. When it comes to the astronomy, our astronomers, we depend on our indigenous language systems. Last month we were celebrating the 20 years of existence when it comes to our astronomical observatory, the center that we have in the Northern Cape. When you go all out there, you look at those milk lanes, you think of the things that you can do out of that. That is the indigenous knowledge system. There are so many stories that we can tell from this room. City, but looking at the research that is being done now by you, who are now the intellectuals, our Ogogobetu, they were intellectuals, but now, as we are studying about it, surely you can concur with me as to say how much knowledge we draw from the knowledge that Abogogobetu were telling us about. When it comes to indigenous knowledge system, again, there is one professor who said everything that we do, everything that we research about, it comes from nature and what has been done. We've got aeroplanes today. A researcher, a scientist who sat down and came up with an aeroplane, he took it somewhere. He looked at what is there in nature and said, what is it that I can do? There are birds that are flying every day there. Then it came to the researcher's mind, what is it that I can do when it comes to issues of mobility? Hence, we have got aeroplanes today. The buses, the cars that we are having, everything that we have that is working now for our benefit. The solutions, they are there in nature. It's for you as scientists to research and say, how best can we learn out of nature to make sure that our lives are made easy. And now, today, we are saying, how do we protect that thinking that you will be coming up with? To you young professionals gathered here this evening, you stand at the forefront of Africa's emerging knowledge economy. The expertise you build through this program will shape the intellectual property landscape of your countries, your institutions, and our continent as a whole. Your skills will help protect ideas, unlock new ventures, and accelerate commercialization and strengthen innovation ecosystem wherever you serve. As government and as the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation, we recommit ourselves to continue supporting these efforts. We will continue investing in programs that expand access, deepens capabilities, and empower young people to be creators, not only users of the intellectual property across Africa and beyond. We are committing again as the department to you, the leadership of Mangosuthu University of Technology, that we have our NIMPO is here. We have got a lot of agencies where we are saying, can we partner and move on to make sure that we assist our young innovators still at the institutions as they are. We have got quite a number of innovation centers even here around Devon, and through our technology innovation agencies, we even have quite a number of funding opportunities that we are having, where we are saying, when you come with your idea, how do we sit down and shape it and make sure that you start benefiting through your ideas still where you are whilst you are still studying. Make sure that you start now to make life out of your ideas. Let's start protect your ideas now, but also fund you to make sure that you escalate your ideas to other levels. So we are here really, we are committing ourselves as the department through our CSIR when it comes to the issues of innovations. We have got a lot of opportunities where we'd really love to work with you and say, how best do we build this crop of the intellectuals where our country, it's so much relying to them. So we are saying we are going to be walking this journey with you. Just come up, show up, but your leadership, there's so much that you do together. May this program inspire you then, challenge you and equip you to take up your rightful place as future leaders in the global knowledge of economy. In this regard, I want to thank Mangosuthu again, the Mangosuthu University of Technology again, for hosting this important WIPO Summer School, and wish you well, and wish all the attendees well, best of luck. There's so much that we need, and we're looking forward to be reaping out of this gathering. But above it all, you as the innovators, you as the researchers, the country is relying on you, and we really believe that you'll be coming up with so many solutions that you are faced with as a country. But let me start here, that you are faced with as eThekwini itself. Look at how the climate change is affecting us. eThekwini, we are leading when it comes to that, and those solutions are going to be coming out of you. We are the first ones. The little rain that we get, even if we are wherever, but once you hear that it's raining in KZN, it's raining as eThekwini, you just think, how many lives are we going to be losing? And the solutions lies with you as researchers and scientists. There's so much that we are waiting out of you, really. That is why we are saying, whatever idea that you come up with that is going to bring relief and solutions to our communities. We are eager to work with you and say how best can we take that up to another level where our communities can benefit out of you. Thank you very much, Program Director.